Hit it, Logan.
It's X After Hours Podcast with Mariah and Ty.
Your weekly download of X92.9's X Afternoons extracurricular activities. Enjoy.
This week on X After Hours.
The only hydrotherapy I've ever done is Gatorade.
Yeah, it's pretty normal just to go like full naked.
The best part of my morning is eating cheese whiz.
It's dickpocalypse, okay? And it's called a fanny flutter, the effect that it's supposed to give.
And we're back. Episode 30.
Oh, what the fuck? Why didn't we get champagne? That was so dumb.
Well, it was your week for drinks.
Fuck,
so.
I know. Sorry, I kind of forgot. I thought we should have done something like that. Yeah, welcome back. Sam, once again, you bailed me out. I gave you cash, or I need to give you cash. You went and you shopped. Old beautiful brass monkey, blood orange, blonde from Calgary.
Like Old Beautiful. Love this drink. It's a great drink. Love going to Old Beautiful. It's right beside Cold Garden. Great time.
You know what would be good if you poured some orange juice in that?
Oh, you definitely could. It's good.
It would taste pretty good.
It's just very smooth every time I've had it.
I like that. I like that.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
All right, well,
That's almost a spa-worthy drink, Mariah.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Whoa! A little segue action.
I wanted to talk about this on the podcast today because we were talking about this just in the office, well, the break room, as Ty likes to call it here today. And it was a good conversation. So I went to Thermal Spa. No, they're not paying me to talk about this. I wish
The
that
amount
they
you
would
talked
comp
about
me.
it, I feel like you're trying
I
to
wish
get
that they
something out of
would.
them.
No, but it's like been a hot commodity in Calgary because it's very hard to get in the wintertime. But in the summertime, it's a little bit less of a demand because it's hot outside. So I went with my girlfriends, and 10 out of 10 experience. I loved it. They served us champagne. We did saunaing. We did hot tubbing. We did cold plunging. And then after you do that, you kind of like repeat this process.
Is this day drunk at a day spa too?
Yes. It's fucking awesome.
Like you cheaper, like you're like, I love a day spa. I'm like, it just sounds like you're just going and getting a massage and drinking.
What's wrong with that? That's a spa.
Sure, I guess so.
No. You get 75 minutes of hydrotherapy. Have you ever done anything like that?
Just like chiropractic massage, but nothing is like fancy.
You ever done hydrotherapy?
The only hydrotherapy I've ever done is Gatorade.
All right. Well, so basically the difference is, I guess, like, I'd never done it before either.
Abort.
Oh, no!
Get on your feet. And we're back.
We were talking hydrotherapy. I'm not, like, I don't fucking know. I only went once before this, and it was awesome. Oh, also, if you see Snoop, one of our other producers' dogs running through here on the camera, Snoop is a special guest. He's Manning's dog. He's lovely. He's just crawling around
There's
right
a
now.
dog going around. So anyways, hydrotherapy.
Yeah, so you go, basically, the idea is you give your muscles, like, a really good treatment by you warm them up,
Then you cool them
then
down.
you cool them down, and then you rest and repeat the process. And it's awesome. So it's whether the warm-up be like a sauna, steam room, hotter sauna, then you do this cold plunge, which sucks, but it feels amazing once you get out, and then you do a hot tub, and then whatever. But in the meantime, we were doing this. We did it a couple times. You feel pretty like you're on a different dimension.
It's probably from all the booze you're drinking.
Well, and then we added the booze to it, and I was like, wow, all right. And I was like, ooh. But they specifically say, like, be careful about, like,
how much
doing an
drinking you're
edible
having.
or something, because it would probably really fuck you, like, and how much drinking. Yeah, we had a bottle. It was a good time. But then more
Each.
importantly, no, we did not. No, we did not. It was more economically the better choice to get
So
a
wait, you had
bottle.
a bottle and there's 4 of you?
3 of us.
All right, so that's like a glass and a half each.
2 glasses each. See, it's not even that bad. It made more sense to get a bottle than to get 2 glasses each, price point wise.
Sure.
That's not the point here, though. The point is when I went for this massage after the 75 minutes of the hydrotherapy, something interesting had dawned on me that really isn't that big of a deal, but I'd never done it before. So essentially, I was in like a bathing suit, right? And you get your robe and you go, and me and the girls are all like, hold on a second here, like, usually when you go for a massage, I know you've never been for one, but you would wear your undergarments, you go full naked, and then you just keep on the briefs or whatever the hell you have on for your undies, you know. But then I'm like, I'm in a
So you
wet
wear your
bathing suit.
underwear.
Yeah, you wear your underwear because they give you, it gives like, I'm assuming the massage therapist like something to like anchor the sheets into when you're getting massaged. It's very status quo. But when we go in, we're in our bathing suits. I'm like, I'm not going to wear a wet bathing suit on this very nice massage table. That's just going to be uncomfortable. So we talked to the massage therapist. Our therapist briefed us, and they're like, yeah, it's pretty normal just to go like full naked. You just do what you're comfortable with. So I get in there. I'm like, all right. So I go, but it was like, and again, this is the therapist was super professional and awesome. But me being like, it's a little bit more breezy under, you know, they're flipping the sheets, they're doing things like now they have to kind of tuck it into the natural folds of your skin to anchor it down instead of anchoring it with your underwear. And it was borderline a little bit risky, but I was like, I think I got the best massage, you know? I don't know. Thoughts?
I would not go full naked at a massage.
It's different. I feel like because
Well-
you have a penis, you need to, you know, it's like
It's like an extra barrier there.
Yeah, like I think it's different.
I mean, it depends on the place. Like if it's a high-end place, sure. Why not, I guess.
You've only gone for one massage, never even.
I dated a massager once.
It's
Masseuse.
not-
Massager.
You need
I
to
one
stop
time
with
said
that.
it wrong. I once said a misogynist. That's not what a
It's
massage.
not the same as going for like a professional massage.
But that's what she does.
it was pretty amazing when I went. I'm not gonna lie. Like the level of like I've gone for massages before where they're definitely like an RMT, but they're more chatty. This was like the full meal deal. And again, I don't know the proper terms for this.
The full meal
But
deal.
during this massage, this person massaging me, I don't know if it was like maybe like Reiki practices, but they had done. Have you ever had like Reiki healing done to you?
Reiki, like with a
No,
RACHI,
no.
right?
I think it's REKE, like that.
Maybe I'm completely off.
it's like poke, but Reiki.
I think we're gonna offend some people who do Reiki healing.
Sorry.
But anyways, no, it was like he had emitted like tones, like light humming, while he was doing like certain like stretches and stuff, and I was like, wow, like I felt like I was in a different dimension. It was insane, literally, and I was like,
Who
that's
was
all.
in that champagne?
I know, but it was just so funny because I was like, I had my hair done up in a scrunchie. This person took out my hair for me. I didn't even have to do that. I was like, this is next level. Most underrated part to get massage though is your hands. Have you ever had like a professional like hand massage? That's how they finish it off, and it's amazing.
No,
They
I haven't.
literally massage every knuckle in your finger, and you're like, the stress is leaving my body.
I'd like to try acupuncture.
Yeah, I don't. I have a fear.
I've tried like both types of acupuncture, like direct needling and also like the one where they
Indirect
put it in your,
needling, where you fall on a needle.
No, like they put it in like your forehead.
Oh,
Fuck that.
And I was like, I don't know what's happening right now. Like,
Did you
this
like
is-
it?
Like, I mean, I was relaxed because you're in like a heated bed, but the like direct needling makes you feel better, especially you got like an injury or something. Oh yeah,
I feel like it
It's
would
great.
really make your muscles nice and loose, you know, like tenderizing meat.
But I heard there's
It
some
is.
points that can hurt because it's like they're hitting like a, I don't know. I
Like
have
a
a fear
nerve?
that something's gonna happen where I'm gonna get spooked. I'm gonna roll off the table and all the needles are just gonna fucking stab into me.
Oh, like if you were going to like the traditional acupuncture where they put all the needles in you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't love that one compared to the other one. The
I
other one,
just-
it's like needle goes in for like 2 to 3 seconds, pull it out, done. But it
makes me
did go
feel gross.
directly into your muscle.
Yeah, that's fucked. I mean, they're professionals.
It'll
They do
like
what they
it'll
do.
like twitch. It's,
Yeah.
it's gross, but it's awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah, I feel like I'd like that. I feel like
Yeah.
that'd be good on my back.
See, you should try a massage first and
Well-
then you up it.
You're very pro massage, but you've also come at me and been like, "Do you believe in chiropractors?" And I was like, "What do you mean? Like that they exist?"
No,
And I was like,
again,
yeah,
I don't want to
my
offend any healers.
You like what you like,
Yeah.
and you try to get me onto it.
But here's something that I haven't tried before that I would be into. I've never tried cupping. I'd like to do cupping. That's kind of like the opposite of acupuncture. It's the opposite of massage. They're lifting up your muscle into these cups.
Sure, yeah, I could see cupping. Being
I'm telling
great.
you know what we should do for our next
Live
Christmas
from
party?
a massage parlor.
No,
Oh, I thought you were saying-
they're not called massage parlors.
What are they called?
They're called.
They're called spas, Ty.
You're thinking of something else. You're like, I once dated a girl who was a massager. She worked at the massage parlor. What the fuck? You're putting a bad name to register massage therapists everywhere. Jesus.
Well, I didn't date her for long.
It's X After Hours with Mariah and Ty.
It's like X Afternoons, but in podcast form.
All right, I have some serious news to share with you.
Are you engaged?
No. I can admit that I like Cheese Whiz.
This isn't the first time you've admitted this
But
on
like
this
I can
podcast.
proudly admit it now. Like you can have this saved in audio form. It's just I don't understand the stigma it gets.
It doesn't have a stigma.
What do you mean? If you tell someone you want Cheese Whiz on your toast, they look at you like you're Dexter Morgan.
What do you have, rich friends who never grew up with eating Cheese Whiz?
I'm just saying, my girlfriend got me some of the Cheese Whiz jalapeno.
Ooh.
And my God, if I don't wake up every single morning and be like, you know what I would like? Some Cheese Whiz on toast. And it's so good. It's probably the best part of my day.
What about on a bagel?
Ooh,
It's great.
Fuck,
Yeah.
I've
Like an
never thought
everything
about.
bagel with like jalapeno cream or like cheese whiz on it.
Jalapeno Cheese Whiz would be great, yeah, on a bagel. I think I've done that, Sam. I wake up and I would say like the best part of my morning is eating Cheese Whiz.
Jesus, how many cans or jars of
I'm
this are
on
you
the
going
first
through?
jar still. How much cheese? Like you gotta spread
If
a
you eat
thin
it
layer.
every day, well, you're not really enjoying it to its fullest.
I'm also not eating it every day. You think I have time to eat breakfast every day? It's usually a black iced coffee
You
and I
don't
roll
go
into
to work until 1 p.m. You're like, you think I have time? You
Yeah.
could fucking make a 12-course breakfast every
I'm
damn
not doing
day.
that. You don't need a 12-course breakfast when Cheese Whiz is in your fridge.
Only every other day. It fills you up.
It's that good though. Is
Just for shits.
I want to know, is there any food that you're like confident being like, I enjoy it. I don't care what people say.
Crunchy peanut butter. Some people really
Everyone
hate.
likes crunchy peanut
No,
butter.
a lot
That's,
of
like,
people
the best
don't.
one.
A lot of people don't.
Okay, well, creamy's the worst one.
Okay, fine. Here's another one. A lot of people shit on me for eating Eat More bars, but I love it. Love them. They're delicious.
Yeah, it's like the melted chocolate bar.
No, but people just think it's like a boring flavor, and I'm like, how fucking dare you? Eat Mores are
Yeah,
amazing.
you do love any more. Sam, what about you? Your favorite food that people hate?
I've got two. One is cherry blossoms. Those are very controversial.
Oh, those like little
What?
yellow chocolates?
What
Yeah,
the
I know
fuck are
Yeah, I've had
those?
one of those.
little yellow chocolates with like some like kind of like jam stuff on the inside, but people are
Those
very
are-
mixed on it.
Those are only like big around Christmas, though, aren't they?
No, you can get those year round.
Yeah, at grocery store.
Oh.
That's my little sneaky add-on to my grocery store list. And the other thing is Hawaiian pizza because it's like 50-50.
Oh,
People
fuck.
either love it or they
Come on.
My
fucking
girlfriend likes
hate it.
pineapple and onion pizza.
That sounds pretty good, actually.
And then I made her change it. I said, if we're going to do this, we have to change it.
We're talking like
Cheese Whiz. No, I said.
cheese whiz
Yeah,
and pineapple pizza.
cheese whiz, pineapple, and onion. That's a great pizza. No, I said I want to add some garlic onto this if I'm going to eat this, and I want some feta cheese, and then it's a little better. It's good. I can eat that.
Just for shits, I pulled
I
up
also
the...
like cottage cheese. That gets a bad rep as well.
I pulled up the nutritional facts on a Cheese Whiz
Probably
can.
not good for you. Pull up the nutritional facts on and eat more and find out.
I know, but it's a chocolate bar. At least I know what I'm getting into
Well,
here.
I know it's called Cheese Whiz. It's fake cheese. I know what I'm getting into.
So basically, in the full-fledged ingredient list, the first thing is modified milk ingredients.
That's how you know it's good.
That's
They
so
modified
cheese.
it to perfection.
Cheese is only number 3 on the list. The next one is water. Then it's cheese. Then it's more milk and modified milk, salt, bacterial culture, corn, something, sodium phosphates, color, salt, sodium, modified cornstarch, lactic acid. Ty, your favorite ground mustard for a little bit of
Hey,
flavy
you
in
know
there.
what? That makes sense. That's why I like it. And guess what? You could make this at home, it sounds like.
And some seasoning. Yeah, you just get some modified milk culture and corn maltodextrin.
Absolutely.
Maltodextrin.
That's like everyday stuff at Walmart.
Sure.
Do you remember the last time you even had Cheese Whiz?
Maybe when I was in like high school, like with a
Yeah.
piece of celery.
I bet you if I gave you some of this jalapeno Cheese Whiz on like a bagel, you'd be like, God damn it, that's so good.
I don't know if
If you-
I would hate it. I think I would like
The way
it.
you're saying it is like you want a big amount of it. You don't want that. You don't want to be overwhelmed with fake cheese.
I kind of want to just heat it up and eat it with nachos though.
Oh, people do that.
Like it's like the movie theater nachos and they're so fucking good even though they're so
Like
bad.
queso, yeah.
Yeah.
People do that 100%. That would
Like
actually
what
be
are the
really good.
prime? Like I think I should just jump on Pinterest here and look up some Cheese Whiz recipes.
I bet you there's a lot. There's a lot you can do with it. It's truly the spread that keeps on giving.
Shut the fuck
Do
up.
you remember like the little like crackers you could get where you dipped it in like the Cheese Whiz stuff.
Yeah.
You'd have
Oh,
it,
I
like-
used to eat those.
Those
Yes.
are good,
Right?
Cheese Whiz is
They were
fucking
like
good,
the
guys.
healthy
We're
alternative.
gonna stop giving Cheese Whiz a bad rep, and also cottage cheese also good. Do you think Mr. Bunce would like Cheese Whiz?
He fucking hates cheese. He hates cheese.
But it's not raw.
Good
It's-
point. You know
it's
him
not
all.
even really cheese.
It's
It's modified.
actually that's funny.
Your
The
fiance doesn't like
He
real
doesn't.
raw cheese, as he calls it.
He only likes cooked cheese. The first rules here, or rules, Jesus, the first recipes that are coming up.
First rules of Cheese Whiz
Are-
Club is we don't talk about it.
A Philly cheesesteak sandwich with cheese whiz melt.
That's apparently the original Philly cheesesteak
Is with cheese whiz?
is with Cheese Whiz.
Okay.
And I'm down with that.
Then there's another
Let's throw
one.
some really high quality steak.
You can
on
make
some
a
Cheese
Philly
Whiz.
cheesesteak dip with cheese whiz.
I'll try that.
So that sounds pretty good. And then the next is a cheesy broccoli cheese whiz casserole.
Oh, I think I've had that as a kid too.
I
think my mom
don't.
made
Then
that.
there's also just one photo of somebody dumped a jar of cheese whiz into a fucking bowl with crackers and said it called it cheese whiz
That's
dip.
called Guy Dinner.
Guy dinner.
Guy dinner.
Girl dinner.
I thought also, so we talked about the Scott Thermal Spa. We talked about Cheese Whiz, and I thought you also wanted to talk about your book talk. You and Sam were going nuts on it
It's
earlier
actually
today.
funny. Sam, I'll have to give you one of these clips here that I.
Give me the first one we watched earlier.
They're like, hey, if you like smutty books, we're
They're like,
talking hardcore, getting it on,
this book?
nonstop, 24/7.
This
10
was
out
the
of
book
10
for you.
dick apocalypse. That's
yeah,
what
that's
one
what
chick
she
said.
said.
Okay, relax. These are respected content creators
I'm
that
not judging the creators.
Question: do respected content creators use the term dickopolis?
I like the way they're talking about it versus the way you talk about it. You're like, it's a nice fantasy novel, and then they come on and they're like, it's a dickocalypse. We're talking hardcore boning.
dick apocalypse, okay? And it's
Okay.
called a fanny flutter, the effect that it's supposed to give.
Excuse me?
Like they're talking about it like in the realistic detail, and you're trying to dress
Okay.
it up.
Which one do you want? You want to? Okay, I'm
I
gonna
want
play
the
one.
first one.
We can cut this if it doesn't work.
Can you do one with only 5 chili spices? I never used to read spicy books. I've gone from like 0 to 100. I want all the trigger warnings. I want all the semen. I want dicks. I want balls. I want vaginas. Give me everything because I'm a lady. Once you start reading spicy books, you really just don't go back. And I feel like if you do, you're not doing it right. Class is now in session. First up, it's got to be Sabotage, The Ritual, and The Sacrifice by Chantal Tessier. These books are fuck off spicy, like ridiculous spicy. Definitely check content warnings before going into them, but you know what? The more trigger warnings, the better. These books are cooked, they're fucked, but they are so fucking good.
These books
And then-
are cooked.
And then
now,
we go
fuck.
on air, and Mariah's like, it's not erotica. It's
Okay,
a
that's
nice
different. That's different. Those are dark
fantasy
fantasy
novel."
books. Those
She's
are
prob-
way worse than the ones I read. Those are 5 chili spices out of 5 chili spices.
Okay, sure.
Are these like adult novels or are these like? Oh man.
It's
These
just-
are different. These ones, the ones that she's reviewing in this video, are not fantasy. These are like
pornography in words.
there's a whole genre where it's called like
hardcore.
dark fantasy, so it's like borderline stalker, like ritualistic, but like women fucking love it. Like I don't know, it's crazy. Like it's dark.
I'm
fantasy.
gonna message Mr. Bunce and be like, hey man, can you send me a picture of Mariah's book collection today?
I actually don't. I have a couple pre-orders that I made on.
Actually, don't you say that? And then you try to change the subject. He would do it.
I don't have that many that I own.
Yeah, it's probably like a cockalips now.
She's
the book.
done. She's done another one. These ones are funny. Apparently, there's like a whole genre of books on Book Talk that are, like just about like sports romance fantasies, which seems kind of fucked because I was like, clearly women have been fucked over by men who play sports thinking that they can be romantics, so they had to write novels about it to help
Yeah, no
deal with their
doubt.
trauma.
Of course.
Like I'm like, this would never happen.
Have you
No
ever
guy
heard
who
a
plays
story of
hockey
a-
would be like, oh yes, I love
of a
you.
pro
Like,
athlete, it's like he had a one night stand and he was such a charming fellow after. Like you've never
Yeah.
heard that story.
He didn't make me sign an NDA.
What a class act he
Wow.
was.
So I have a general question here.
Sure.
So
Can you get one of those books?
yeah. So how much do these books cost? Like somewhere between like $20 and $40 usually
yeah,
new.
Yeah, hard copies more.
So pornography is free on the internet.
This is,
Oh, Sam, there's
this is not pornography.
and there's also-
It is in book form.
No. There's only the what's so great about these books is you'll see she gives it chilies and then she gives it stars. So like the plot for the particular books that I read, like the author that I've been talking about like a lot on
Sarah
this show.
J. Maas.
Yeah, so her books are so fucking well written, and the spice is just like an add-on. But then there's sick fucks out there who don't care about the plot and they only want the spice. So there's a
They
whole.
only want the chilies.
They only want the chilies.
How many chilies does it get, like your book series?
Only like 2.5 to 3 out of 5. So they're not even that bad.
That's
and
like
I think they're
halfway.
bad, but there's like 5 out of 5s out there. Yeah.
We should get one of those. Read some of it on the podcast.
It's supposed to be
Bring it
really
in.
funny. You're supposed to like I've seen books or really popular books that are really spicy that people like guys in a group will read them on TikTok, but they read them like they don't read the words out loud and they just film their reactions.
Oh yeah.
And it's so funny because you can see where they're like, and they're like, woo, and
I
they get
read
all
some of
embarrassed.
your book. I remember that.
Yeah, that's right.
You can
And
get
Sam, there is fan fiction online.
Mm-hmm.
That exists.
you can get just excerpts about those portions. Of
course you
books.
can.
Yep.
You can get
That's all you need is a little 5-minute
deviant
read.
arts. I saw this other
You don't
podcast.
need the rest of the book. You want to close that thing.
This other podcast I was watching the other day, it was like these guys talking about like fantasy smut and how like they're like our wives, blah 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 blah. And then he talked to his buddy. He's like, "Can you get horny off of words?" He's like, "I don't know." And then it kind of posed the question like, women can get horny off of words.
Of course they do. Absolutely.
What
Anyone
about men?
can. Anyone can.
Men are
I
too
think.
one-track mind. They're like, if I don't have tits in front of me on a screen, it doesn't work.
I'm sure. I would hope that most people with like an intellectual brain could do so. You know, with a good imagination on your head. I would hope so.
You're lumping in men to the same group as intellectual. I'm just kidding.
I'm just saying.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You're diving a little deeper into the world of Mariah and Ty with the X After Hours podcast.
And now it's time for Mariah and Ty's Hall.
Hall of Fame.
Fame.
Mariah and Ty's Hall of Fame.
All right. You
What
guys
made
want to
it?
know the winner from last week?
Yeah.
It was Ty's pick.
Drumheller?
Yeah.
The Royal Tyrrell Museum. Purple shirts didn't cut the cheese whiz there, Mariah. I'm
The
sorry.
emergency backup plan
Yeah.
review pick.
I liked that.
It was
Sam,
a
what
good
did you
shirt.
review? A fourth viewing of Barbie?
Yeah.
All right, did you guys come prepared this week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, because I won by a landslide, I think, on that last
What's yours?
one.
Go first.
Well, first we have to say, and now it's time for Mariah
Mariah
and
and
Ty's
Ty's
review
review
of the
of-
week.
It's time for Mariah and Ty's review of the week.
Munchos! I was talking about this on our show, X Afternoons with Mariah and Ty. I had no idea that they existed. Now, this is a bag of chip that's been around since like the 1960s.
I definitely know now seeing them. Like, I see those all the time. I just couldn't put, like.
But
the-
you've never bought them. You've never heard
No.
anyone say, like, hey.
I remember getting those in Halloween trick-or-treats lots.
I've never had these before. No one's ever said, hey, give me some Munchos.
Snoop is coming because he smells
Snoop,
treats.
He's coming for a chip. I don't know if we can give him a chip.
I don't know either. But Munchos, pass these over to Mariah.
Can I take, like, more than one?
Yeah, absolutely. And
Wow, these are crisp. Holy shit. You know what these remind me of? It's like Crispers or something.
No, they're just a soft, light chip. And I gotta
Snoop.
say, they're actually pretty good. They're just like, they don't have a good slogan or catchphrase. Like, why is it not like Munchos, just munch it?
Take these away from me. I've definitely had these for Halloween lots. It's the flavor.
Munchos, munch on this, you know?
This taste makes me think of 2001.
It's got a good crunch to it.
I'm sorry, I can't give you no chips.
Give him pets, though.
Anyways, I give Munchos an 8 out of 10. I bought them after I saw them in a Circle K. And I thought, what the fuck is that? Purchased it. I was pretty surprised. Came in the next day to work being like, Mariah, have you heard of Munchos? This is crazy.
These feel like healthier for some reason.
They're definitely not. In this little bag alone, 330 calories.
Wow.
Worth it.
So yeah, Munchos.
Snoop looks betrayed right now.
Snoop really wants a Muncho.
He looks like a muncho. He's a potato chip.
I'm gonna give him like a piece of a muncho. Just because I've given Snoop a.
Wow, your fingers almost got gone.
I've given Snoop a chicken tender before, so.
That's funny.
A whole chicken tender?
Yeah.
Lucky boy.
All right, Mariah brought a review in. Let's see.
These are my new headphones I got.
Remember when we first started doing this podcast? We're at episode 30, and you were doing not safe for work products all the
I'm
time.
gonna bring it back. Please, I just only did the crocheted butt plugs like 4 episodes ago.
To be fair, she did talk about some very NSFW
Yeah.
books today, so.
Okay.
Hey, when I
fair
get my
enough.
book in that's on pre-order, look out. I got these new headphones, and I really, really like them. I wanted to point out that I haven't had a nice over-the-ear noise-canceling headphone in a long time. And these are giving Beats a run for their fucking money.
Is that not Beats by Dre?
No, they're not.
What is it?
They're Soundcore headphones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I think they're not as expensive.
Well, we work in audio. We can tell you Beats by Dre headphones are good, but they're very overpriced.
They're really good, but they're extremely overpriced.
Yeah,
you can get stuff that's the same quality for like,
or better.
yeah, for at least
Cheaper.
30% less. Like, I don't know what I think these run for like, maybe like $120 or something.
The logo legit looks like the Beats by Dre.
I'm sure it's a
logo.
bit of a knockoff, but the Soundcore, they're fucking awesome, and I love them because I can walk my dogs and not have to listen to people, but they also have settings where you can change it from transparent, normal, and then sound canceling, and it's the best.
It'd be cool if they could be translucent, like I could see through your headphones a
That's
bit.
right. John Cena sponsored.
Yeah, they look nice. Like the color.
I can't even
How long's
hear
the
you.
battery life on those?
Really good. I haven't charged them more than once, and it's been at medium for like over 2 weeks.
Oh, that's pretty solid, yeah.
I feel like I can't even hear you guys right now. Yeah, they're great. The only thing that's annoying that I will say about them is, and I had to Google this yesterday, sometimes when I'm running with them, because they kind of move around when you're running, they have a setting on them that's supposed to help save battery power that anytime you have them off of your head, they will pause and then eventually shut off if you forget to shut them off. But it does that when I'm running, so I have to change it because it has too sensitive of a sensor.
So what do you give it out of 10?
I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10.
Sam, what do you
Very
got?
nice. I've got a movie review again.
Oh, shit.
I saw Blue Beetle, and I came into this movie with negative expectations
Why?
because it just didn't look very good. I wasn't really sold on the plot, and then I watched it, and it's like a nice family superhero movie. I loved it. It was awesome.
The story of Blue Beetle is so awesome.
Yeah.
It was my favorite, one of my favorite characters in like the Young Justice series. I thought it was
Yep.
awesome.
George Lopez was in it.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Susan Sarandon was in it. Not Sigourney Weaver, because that was a mistake that I made when I saw the movie the first time.
It's
But yeah,
okay.
it was great. I was surprised by the audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. It was getting like 90%.
What was the critic score?
75?
It's pretty
Which is
good.
Still pretty decent for a DC movie.
For a superhero movie, nonetheless,
Yeah.
nowadays. People are kind of burnt on them. The renaissance is over.
That's right.
Now we're on to biopics.
Yeah, like
it.
Barbie and Oppenheimer. Both biopics. We all remember Barbie. She was a real person.
See, do you say biopics or do you say biopics? Somebody one time yelled at me over the text line on the radio for saying biopics.
How could they yell at you over the text line?
They sent it in all caps.
Oh, okay.
And I felt like an idiot, but I didn't really know. You know?
I think it's entirely up to you.
Yeah.
There you have it.
But I'll give the movie 8 scarabs out of 10. Pretty solid.
Scarabs, yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we did it, everyone. 30 episodes. We didn't go up on the roof. It's pretty crappy outside. Thanks to Snoop for showing up. If you got a question, email us, xafternoons@x929.ca. Anything else, Sam?
No. Thanks for sticking with us for 30 episodes.
Yeah.
Woo!
Ooh. Bye.
Bye. See you some Modern Love on Friday. Bye.
You've been listening to X After Hours podcast with Mariah and Ty.
You want more? Then tune into X Afternoons with these two live on Calgary's alternative X929 Monday through Friday 2 to 7 p.m. Mountain Time at x929.ca.
And don't forget to subscribe to this podcast and have the new episode of X After Hours downloaded weekly to whatever device you use.
Get on your feet.
Talking cheese whiz. Cheese Whiz is bad for you, but tastes so good. Yes,
Affirmative,
it
Captain. Yes,
does.
sir.